2 years ago, we began a campaign to highlight the challenges facing our towns and our cities. We called it Fixing the Urban Mess. At the time, there was an outbreak of cholera, resulting in over 100 needless deaths. The link between poor sanitation and public health was clear for all to see. We began our story with a visit to Ashiaman, one of the most deprived communities on the outskirts of Accra.
I'm Janet Edu from Ashiaman, Tulaku. I've stayed here for about 25 years now, and we have a lot of problems here. Our infrastructure, our drainage, our sanitation, like toilets. Yeah. This community have about 2,000 people, but we have only one toilet down there. So every day, all this community have to move from here, go and queue.
Okay, how much? Yeah. 10 pesos. And where is the toilet? They're all full, being used. And, you know, those buckets there for the newspapers. I mean, the stench here is extraordinary. I mean, these are the toilets. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 toilets for this whole community or something. And, you know, it's full. People are paying to use this. It's hard to stand here. This is, you know, it's unbelievable. Toilets are all that you have. It's unbelievable to go in there. There's toilet everywhere, and the bags on the floor. And all of this is just toilet spilling over. It's just really extraordinary. It's unbelievable.
When we asked them how they were going to dispose of all this raw human excreta, we were led to Accra's dirtiest secret, Lavender Hill.
There's just toilet pouring out right there, directly into the sea. It is unbelievable in this day and age. 100 trucks a day coming here to pour toilet into the ocean. This has been going on
for a very long time. And everybody in Ghana is aware of what is happening.
Somebody has to move. We as citizens are paying taxes to government, to the AMA. We have paid our dues and taxes for them to fix these problems. They have to fix it.
All along the coast, the disposal of raw human excreta into the sea was taking place. Lavender Hill was the most striking because of the sheer volume of feces dumped into the sea at this site. We found out that the Moodor Fecal Treatment Plant and Slamson Limited, 2 treatment plants less than 2 minutes drive away from Lavender Hill, were both shut down. As long as there are no treatment plants, there will be no solution to Lavender Hill. On a recent visit to Slamson Limited, we were pleasantly surprised to discover that this treatment plant is up and running.
yeah, you see, it's fresh.
This treatment plant is now active. Last time we were here, it was completely shut down, but some of the issues have been resolved. So some of the trucks that were going to Lavender Hill are now coming here. So rather than dumping everything into the sea, some of it is being dumped here now. The idea is hopefully to expand this facility and by the end of this year, shut down Lavender Hill so that this treatment plant is used to treat the liquid waste before it goes into the ocean. But Lavender Hill is out there, as you can see, if you can turn over right there at a distance. As you can see, it's still very active. You know, you see the Kaftan, the traffic lights right over the horizon there. That's Lavender Hill. That's where the trucks are, you know, emptying the fecal matter into the ocean. We followed up with the mayor to find out when Lavender Hill will be shut down.
Watch my lips. October, Lavender Hill will be a thing of the past. The Danish government has extended $2.8 million to the city of Accra. We are going to order digesters. We have already closed 1/3 of Lavender Hill. So we have digesters coming, we will install them, and we will change the way we deal with liquid waste. And then Moodor plant, that is sitting right here in Accra, next to the Koli Lagoon, that has not been used for 12 years. Today, 80% renovated, soon to be, 100%.
Our next area of focus was solid waste. At the time, we were drowning in our own garbage, with overflowing bins dotted all over the city. Essentially, we had no place to put our waste. Our landfill sites were full. The only remaining landfill site was at Pong, near Tema.
The lifespan of the landfill is 10 to 12 years, and it is designed to receive 500 tons of waste, average 500 tons of waste in a day. But because of the challenge that we have in Accra now Accra waste is coming in here. So it's now taking 1,500 average of waste in a day. So obviously, the lifespan that is estimated for 10 and 12 years is going to cut down to about 5 years.
Since then,
an additional landfill site has begun operating.
This is the Nsumia landfill site. This is what has been operating since August last year. It's taken pressure off the Pung site in Tema, where all the waste was going. As you can see, there's quite a bit of activity taking place here. What happens is that the trucks bring all the refuse. It's dumped in a big hole, which has been, if you like, has been cleared out. And then they pour latrite on top. Then they put refuse on, and they pour latrite on top. Then they have trucks that sort of try and press it all up. So it's a very active place. But as you can see, there's a lot of refuse. And these landfill sites have only a certain limits that they can take. But for now, there's quite a bit of pressure off Pung because of this new facility.
The truth of the matter is that landfill sites are really not the solution to the exponential growth in waste generated by our cities.
We've come to the Accra Compost and Recycling Plant, a big, important cog in the wheel of processing solid waste. Last year, we came to see it, and it was shut down for lack of funds. We've been told that it's up and running, so we've come to find out exactly what's happening. So it's working. Then the waste is fed into there. There we are. It is working. I mean, all the refuse is being brought here now. And as you can see, sorting will take place. And then we'll see it all up on the conveyor. Can you see that? Let's have a quick look at the conveyor belt as it goes through. I mean, this is clearly an important facility. I mean, it represents a modern way of dealing with all the waste we generate. 3,000 metric tons a day. That's what's recorded. 3,000 metric tons a day. And rather than spending, you know, money and digging landfill sites with all the controversy about, you know, looking for land, this is without any doubt the modern way to do it. See, in many ways, where we are represents the future of dealing with solid waste. As you can see, there's quite a bit of solid waste being deposited here. And we've seen also it being deposited in landfill sites. Landfill sites, there's only a limit, and really, it's not the best way to dispose of it. So recycling and compost plants of this nature, without any question, represent the future. I mean, the reason we still use landfill sites is because a factory like this, a plant like this, doesn't have the capacity to deal with the amount of refuse we create. But if we were to focus on it and in different regions, create these, you know, recycling and compost plants, I think that is really the direction in which we would be successful. Right, yeah. We're really entering the composting plant, okay? This is where the organic material comes, okay? Is that where we are now? Tell us about it,
What we do is we receive the material from the sorting plant, and then we lay them in piles.
Yeah.
We water the piles, we aerate, that is, we force air through it, we turn, we water. And after about 120 days, it matures, and then we move it here for screening. Screening to get all the plastics and other unwanted materials out. Yeah. And then it go for a second screening, which where we get the final compost. We can see it.
That's the final thing. Compost. The final product.
The final product.
Fantastic. And what is this used for again?
It's for agriculture. Landscaping,
yeah,
etc.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good.
You're welcome.
Very impressive. Yeah, it's very dusty here.
Yeah, it's very dusty.
You have no idea how dusty it is here. You don't want to be standing here for too long. Yeah.
Dusty.
You need your guard.
And then there was the issue of plastic waste, which has clogged our drains, destroyed our water bodies, and littered our beaches. Here again, it was very clear that the future lies in recycling.
Pure water rubber sister, my sister be trying to see. I be when you cry. Miss Practice is answering when I'm saying pure water rubber. Hey, you want for? Oh, hey, you want? But I can't for me. And one I'm my sweet to say. But I share when you know it's got.
What's a plastic and what's a sack? What's a plastic and what no? Aden, what are you adding?
Bibeton.
Bibeton. Bibeton plastic.
For you.
Aye.
For you. We get being toy.
Now wait. Aye. Where we are going for? We in for we are.
Me coach match ma.
Government has a lot to do to provide treatment and recycling plants and to improve the capacity of those who manage them. The mayor of Accra, where the problem is most acute, believes that we're on the right track.
We have started the extension and reforms around the sewage lines. Go to Dansoma, coming to Mamponse, Kolegono, Mamprobi, to Accra, CBD, and then to Laboni and cantonments. We are changing the sewage lines. We have also completed the water treatment waste in East Legon. Today, 7 Legon University, 7 IPS, and Presec. So there are better days ahead.